Today on the MWHS Wildcat News. ACP students and the forensics team partner up for a unified speech tournament. Advanced culinary students create and cater meals to teachers around the building. We talk with senior Alyssa Graybill to find out more about her baking business. A recap over the letter of intent signing day. And finally, Fat Brain Toys brought in Reindeer and Santa Claus to their store for children to enjoy. This and more on the MWHS Wildcat News. Welcome back, everyone, to the MWHS Wildcat News. Today is November 19th, and I'm your host, Edison Geiler.
And I'm Caitlin Willard.
Our first story comes from the forensics team.
Last Friday, the Millard West forensics team held a tournament with the ACP students. The mission was inclusion, and everybody got to perform a piece. Staff reporters Kaden Roth and Annabelle Harshbarger report.
On Friday, November 8th, Millard West hosted a debate and forensics tournament, but there was something unique about this year's event. For the first time ever, Millard West had a unified forensics team participate in the tournament.
Last year, when Millard West was recognized as an ESPN top 30 for school for unified sports, when the students spoke, and I know one of them was Joey Droll, I was so inspired, and I thought, every kid needs to be able to share their voice.
The team was made up of 5 ACP students, including Hunter Pratt, Bella Cruel, Rocco Baculio, Maria Jorgensen, Adam Marr, and Joey Droll. Each student was paired with a partner who was involved in forensics. The competitors chose a topic that was important to them to give their speeches over.
I gave my speech on why we should have friends, and I chose it because I would want people to have more friends and to get along and stuff.
The unified team spent time practicing and preparing for their speeches after school with the help from forensic students and Mrs. Jerome. The pairs worked on their speeches for 2 weeks before the tournament and spent time in the library and forensics room practicing. Their partners assisted them by helping to pick a topic, write their speech, and give them pointers on proper techniques to use while they perform.
And then for Maria, she actually came with me to the topic, and she had plenty of ideas on her own. We just had to kind of formulate it, and so all I did is taught her how to structure a forensic speech, and I taught her how to do platform movements, which are some things that we do in speech, and she had all of the writing done on her own.
The competitors gave their speeches in the lecture hall in front of supportive friends and family. All the students gave excellent speeches, and although they appeared calm and collected on the outside, there was a bit of nerves running through each of them.
I was excited, but I think I was a tiny bit nervous at first, but then it got better, so I think it pulled off well.
Parents and friends were not only welcome to come watch their student perform, but also attend the award ceremony at the end of the night. Each unified forensics team member was awarded a trophy for their speeches and received a standing ovation from the crowd. This was a great experience for everyone involved, and we want to congratulate the unified forensics team on their stellar speeches.
This has been Annabelle Harshbarger
And Kaden Roth
for the MWHS Wildcat News.
Forensics hopes this message of inclusion will spread throughout the school.
Last week, advanced culinary students were tasked with creating meals and delivering them to teachers around the building. Staff reporters Dana Summers and Jenna Reynolds check out how these projects taught them real-life catering skills.
On November 5th, the advanced culinary class catered box lunches to teachers throughout the building. This new project was intended to connect students in the class to real-world catering experiences.
This class just started last year, and last year what we did was we catered custom-made cakes. And this class is also going to do that, but we're incorporating more catering opportunities when they're making the products. And I think that this is real life versus just doing it to learn it. This is actually more like a real catering class.
Students in this class had been working individually on preparing these meals days prior to delivering them.
I did a lot of the food prep. I cut up fruit and I mixed the chicken salad sandwich. We all made mayos and breads together. It kind of taught me time management because of the time frame that we had, and I realized that it wasn't as easy to get everything done on time, especially with a limited amount of time.
An order form with information about these lunches was sent out to all of the staff in the building. Each box lunch cost $5 and a total of 33 were sold.
The student who brought it had a nice white culinary arts smock on, and it was in a white styrofoam container with my name on it, so it seemed very professional.
Overall, this catered lunch project has been great for not only the teachers but the students as well. This has been Anna Blumenthal and Dana Summers with the MWHS Wildcat News.
Advanced culinary students have already sent out these meals, but they will be working on creating wings for teachers in the near future.
Many students around school have a knack for baking, but for senior Alyssa Grable, she has turned this love into a business. Staff reporters Jenna Reynolds and Dana Summers talked to her about her business, Miracle Sweets, in this feature.
Senior Alyssa Graybell has recently taken her love of baking to the next level by starting her own cupcake business. Her passion for baking started many years ago and has developed over time.
I think I was about 12. My mom used to make homemade bread and banana bread all the time, and I was wanted to help her. And then I'd start doing it by myself, and I realized how much I loved it.
After lots of baking experience, Graybell began creating her own original cupcake recipes that she could bake and sell to others.
I started at the beginning of the summer. I'd been making cupcakes for a while, and for family events, or I'd bring them to my mom's work. And everybody seemed to like them, so I thought, maybe make a little money on the side. I make them just here in my kitchen on the weekends, either a Saturday or Sunday when I have a few hours. Word kind of gets out. I made little business cards that my mom kind of passes out at her work.
Aside from earning profit, Graybell shares her talents with others by making cupcakes for her teachers and classmates to enjoy.
Alyssa's in my QT, and a couple Fridays ago, one was for her birthday, she brought us cupcakes instead of donuts, and they were really good. She brought them for everyone in our QT and kind of told us about her business.
As Graybell develops her talent even more, those close to her acknowledge the time and dedication that she spends on making these cupcakes.
She's always talking about going to Metro for the culinary program, and she got accepted into that recently. And she works so incredibly hard on them and pours her heart into these cupcakes.
Graybell looks ahead as she plans to major in baking and pastry arts at Metropolitan Community College and dreams of opening her own bakery in the future. With the MWHS Wildcat News, this is Dana Summers and Jenna Reynolds signing off.
Graybell will certainly continue her love for baking, and if you're interested, she's more than willing to talk to you about it.
National Letter of Signing Day for college athletics was last Wednesday, and as always, Millard West had a handful of seniors participating in the event. Chief photographer Tenley Wright and staff reporter Grace Hager report.
On Wednesday the 13th, a record 28 Millard West students signed their National Letter of Intent. This ceremony was held in Wildcat 1 before school.
I signed to the University of Nebraska-Lincoln. I picked it because of the family environment, the awesome soccer traditions that they have there, and the good education that I can get.
From California to North Carolina, these athletes signed to universities all over the country. Senior Zach Olson, who signed with Morningside College, describes what the event was like.
It was a lot of fun. I had my two college coaches come, and it's just fun seeing a bunch of your friends also sign and continue on their dreams like me.
The students plan on studying a wide range of things, from sports marketing and business to nursing. Some are still undecided.
I signed to Benedictine College because I really liked their nursing program, and their lacrosse program was really good too. I'm most excited for lacrosse and just that sense of independence.
28 signees chose their schools for a variety of different reasons, from the coaching staff to campus life. They'll continue their academic and athletic career throughout college.
When I went down there and met the new coaching staff, they seemed like a fun group and it felt like home.
We wish good luck to all these Wildcats in their future. This has been Grace Hager and Tenley Wright with the MWHS Wildcat News.
We wish the best of luck to our student athletes as they work towards their goals after high school.
As a part of the early holiday season, Fat Brain Toys at Village Point held a special event on November 9th. They brought in real-life reindeer, and children could go in and tell Santa what they wanted. Sports director Coney Bennett and online editor Natalie Eljamal report from the event.
Hey, what's up, Wildcats? My name is Cody Bennett.
And my name is Natalie Eljamal, and today we're here covering a story at Fat Brain Toys.
On Saturday, November 9th, Fat Brain Toys partnered with UMB Bank to host a winter event for children of all ages. They brought in Reindeer and Santa to get children excited for the Christmas season. For many kids, this will be an experience that they remember.
We're here showing reindeer. These reindeer are up at Santa's Woods, and we brought them down here so all the children could see what is a real reindeer and what do they look like, and just it's a teaching experience.
Every weekend until Christmas, Fat Brain Toys holds different events which offers different promotions for the parents shopping while creating a happy environment for the children to play in.
So we just do some holiday fun events for the kids. We will have reindeer here today. Next week we'll have holiday friends.
As this winter dawns on the shop fronts, they reflect on their past success through this event and continue to plan this event for the future.
It was a really successful event. The kids loved it, Santa loved it, so we decided to do it again this year.
This was also an opportunity for children to learn about their favorite Christmas songs and the reindeer that were involved.
We learned in our songs, up on the rooftop, click, click, click. When you hear the reindeer walk, their feet click. They have a tendon that makes a clicking noise, and so that's based on true. Up on the rooftop, they would go click, click, click. Rudolph's red nose, their nose glows red. Their feet, they can either be snowshoes or they can be pulled together to run. And so most of the things that we learned as kids about reindeer are based in fact.
For 12 years now, this company has been creating holiday events every year to create smiles on people's faces. Next week, they will have holiday friends come and join them. This has been Natalie Eljamal and Cody Bennett with the MWHS Wildcat News.
Before we end today's show, we do want to say the championship banners for the boys baseball team and girls soccer team have now been put up.
Thank you for tuning in to this week's edition of the MWHS Wildcat News.
For updates on our latest stories, check out our Instagram at mwhs.catalyst and our Twitter at mwhscatalyst. For all of our content, check out our website at www.millerwestcatalyst.com.
Have a good Thanksgiving break.
See you later, Wildcats.